The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, an hour away from Limp Bizkit tickets, 8:20 and 9. We kick off Ticket Blitz Thursday, which will be Riot Fest tickets. The Christmas pre-sale is at noon today, and we have tickets beforehand for next year. The bands? Who knows? Doesn't matter. It's Riot Fest, and you will be there, and it'll be incredible, as it always is, with Q101. Now, we just played back some audio from yesterday where we talked about Bryan Adams' song Summer of 69. It's not about any kind of summer. It's about 69ing.
All summer.
All summer, apparently. It doesn't matter what year it was. Yeah. So our friends, the Double Features, basically our band, our guys, our house band, came up with a song relating to what you heard just a little bit ago of yesterday's show when Kenzie was talking about, well, how to do it, and Case talking about if he had done it. All that worked into this song from the Double Features.
I think we did this upside down. I hope it doesn't last forever. This has been the worst night of my life. Oh yeah. Waterboarded in a 69. Oh yeah. Case maybe tried it once or twice. Oh yeah. Waterboarded in a 69. Oh yeah.
No, we gotta flip over.
We gotta flip over.
We'll see how that goes up the charts. The Double Features, Waterboarded in a 69 is the name of that song.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
All you do is try to help. We know that,
That's all I was
Kenzie.
trying to do.
You're trying to give advice to people out there that want to try new things.
Mother Teresa.
How about it?
That's what I'm saying.
While the NBA is getting out of control, there was, of course, the fight with Draymond Green, who's been suspended now indefinitely by the NBA for a couple nights ago, punching the Phoenix Suns center. But what happened last night more locally with the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, had 64 points in the game last night against the Pacers. Case's Pacers. Case has the Thunder, and he has the Pacers.
It's not fine. I'll deal with that.
He has the Bulls too, but you know it's there.
I don't really want to rep the Thunder right now. The Josh Giddey situation is still up in the air.
Oh, it's not good. So they beat the Pacers 140 to 126. Giannis dropped 64. Should have been one of those pivotal games you look at and go, wow, it's a crazy, not only a franchise record for the Bucks, but a career high for him, obviously. And they gave him a game ball that he, take that home. That's his prize. He didn't think it was the game ball. He said it didn't feel like the game ball when they gave it to him. That's a basketball, Kenzie. They used multiple balls during the game. Probably like over 20, something like that. How did this one not feel like the game ball and it set him off?
So, to further clarify, Giannis has this great game. Bucks finally beat the Pacers. Lost the first time they played them this year. But Giannis has this great game. But the Pacers have a player from the Dominican Republic, and he scored his first career points in the game. So the Pacers got the game ball after everything was all said and done, and they gave it to this rookie, this guy that will probably only be in the league a year or two. Like, hey, here's your memento, here's your trophy, take this, enjoy it. Kenzie, Giannis stormed the Indiana Pacers locker room demanding they give him the game ball. And then once they did, he said, I played with this ball for 35 minutes. This must not be the right one.
This ain't the ball. Because they gave it to the guy that scored his first points ever in the NBA. Here's Giannis at the end of the game, then running over the locker room and causing havoc.
I heard it may have something to do with the game ball.
Now he's screaming at people right now, running into the locker room where the Pacers are, the hallway.
Make sure he's going to get it.
This is embarrassing. It's a bad look for him.
Well, he could have
That's
just...
a really bad look.
It's a little bit like Mahomes complaining about the offsides call on Sunday. It's like, act like you've been here before a little bit. You're a former champion. Can you give the one guy that scored one point the game ball?
This is what happens when you reach a certain point in life, though, because how many no's are they receiving?
That's what I always say about Kanye.
Well, it's like it's like a kid who gets everything they want. They start to they lose their mind when you say no, and I think that happens to a lot of rich, successful people. After not all of them, because some of them remember life prior to that, but some people it's just like you get everything you want, you buy everything you want. So I asked for something, and that's that, and it's like it's very annoying because to me that's the most unattractive thing in the world.
When you act like a petulant child.
Yes, it's like there's something so unmanly about it. I wanted that ball. It's like, oh my God.
The funny thing is, it is a basketball, and you can just pretend it was the ball that you I don't think it was a ball that wasn't used during the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think he felt it was not the ball that was used last.
The ball he scored the most with?
Yeah, how do you know which ball you scored the most with? Here's him describing it afterward in a press conference. You try to understand his logic here.
Can you confirm that you have the game ball from tonight?
I have no idea. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I have the ball, but I don't know if it's a game ball. It doesn't feel like the game ball to me. It feels like a brand new ball. I can tell, from I played 35 minutes a day. I know how the game ball felt.
And that's what you thought they had the game ball. That's why you ran after them in the tunnel.
I knew they had the game ball.
I mean, there's like 3 wars going on right now.
He's
Do you realize
distraught
that?
over this. He is not happy.
I just think it's funny to look at the visual of all the ball boys saying, we gave that ball, and they're unwrapping a new basketball really quick to give him. And here's this new ball. It's got I know there's not a tag on it like shoes, but it'd be funny if there was a tag on the ball that they gave to him. Here's your ball. It's still in the box in the Target bag.
It's in the box?
Yeah, it's just in there. I know it wasn't the game ball.
God, I was a ball boy once, and I almost got killed by former NBA player Marcus Camby. I couldn't imagine what I would do if Giannis came and ran after me.
What did Marcus Camby do to you?
I was in the wrong.
What did you do?
Listen, first off, you can say what you want in this story, and we're going to believe it because we weren't there. I like how you already admitted you were in the wrong with Marcus Camby.
So I was 8 or 9 years old. I grew up in Indianapolis. I was the ball boy for the Indiana Pacers. They were playing the Denver Nuggets.
At 8, they give you a job?
I wasn't paying taxes on it. It was like a one-time deal. They have a nightly ball boy.
Yeah.
So it's not like the full-time job.
No.
There's
There's 2 different levels of it. There's 2 different levels.
I feel like they should have hired somebody with more experience.
Well, it is the ball boy. You run after the ball, you get it, and you put it back in.
That's all you got to do.
He's 8.
I know, but
That's around the age that they start letting kids do that.
kids got to learn how to work. They gotta
That's
get
why
out
nobody
there
wants to
and-
work these days.
That's right. No one wants to work. I start them at 8,
I
chasing
feel
balls.
like you could really that's not the environment to learn in the NBA. Like, he should have been one in high school.
Well, yeah, I was already rubbing the Pacers the wrong way because they were playing the Denver Nuggets when Allen Iverson was on the team.
Oh, good year.
Allen Iverson, my childhood hero. So normally they have the kids set up underneath the Pacers basket. And I was like, hey, can I hang out with the Nuggets? I'm kind of a big Allen Iverson fan. They let me do it. And then while they were warming up, Marcus Camby, who for those that don't know was 7 feet tall, just a ginormous man, went for a layup, got bumped by his own teammate, and fell into 8-year-old me. And the velocity in which he came towards my body, I was standing far too close to the court, and this man nearly killed me. He fell right into me, and it was horrifying.
And what did he do? Say, out of the way, bitch?
No, he said, hey, my bad, little man. It's a general policy.
So he wasn't mean to you.
No.
You made it sound like he came at you and you were in the wrong. Sounds like he was a nice
your
guy.
Faulty ball experience.
No, Marcus Camby was a gentleman. I was too close to the court, and he fell on me. And
Why
it
was nobody watching you?
Because I went rogue. I went to the Denver Nuggets bench. I wasn't supposed to be over there.
Yeah, but this is a professional game, and they're already letting an 8-year-old on the court. Somebody should watch him.
I like how a 270-pound guy could have caused brain damage falling
Completely.
on you.
Oh, my God. The fact that I don't have CTE from Marcus Camby is a miracle.
Well, we still don't know yet.
Amen.
It may happen there, but
It explains a few things.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, 312-591-8300. Call right now to compete against Kenzie in a trivia contest for a sweet prize pack with some merch in it. Trivia contest, call now, 312-591-8300. Now, at the end of sports there, I promised you, I forgot. I'm so sorry. NBC is reportedly parting ways with Al Michaels, legendary broadcaster, awesome, ahead of the NFL playoffs. Now, he was replaced on Sunday Night Football by Mike Tirico. So he's been doing Thursday Night Football with Kirk Herbstreit, if you watch Thursday Night Football tonight, of course. And I don't think it's a very good matchup. He doesn't sound that great on that broadcast. He's such a legend, and with Kirk Herbstreit, who I like in college football but not pro, it just is a weird matchup. I don't like it. And he's not going to be doing the playoffs. And here's some of the highlights of what Al Michaels has said throughout the season that for your enjoyment.
It's Sunday Night Football. So you've got 2 studs here. Going to see a lot of action. Sack comparison for these guys. Big. Hunter got in there, and I think still looking for that tight end. Just got a piece. Start slow, then he finished quicker. As Brandon Graham is able to get in there. So they work the middle, but not deep enough. Harrison Smith penetrates too deep. Gurley with a big hole. Just a little different feeling out of the gun, right in his face. Let's go to the field now. Check in with Michelle.
Al, all I can say is BAM!
It's the line of the night.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Here we go. Brian and Kenzie prize pack of cool stuff comes to you if you beat Kenzie in a trivia contest. We have Sean checking in from Chicago. Sean, ahoy. Tell us something really quick about yourself.
Yeah, I got 12 toes.
What?
Oh.
So
yeah, they're just like the little ones attached to where, everyone else's pinky toe would be.
So you have another little one.
You like a branch?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
A little branchy?
Wow.
On both sides?
Both feet, yes.
Damn.
Oh, matching branches.
Mutant? Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
That's what I call a double tree.
Did that freak people out at the pool, like girls, or what?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Does it get you numbers, though? Is it kind of cool? Are people attracted to it?
What kind of question is that?
That has never happened to me yet.
Oh.
Hopefully one day.
Yeah.
You could probably make a lot of money off that, though. It's just like a unique foot picture.
Yeah.
Well, it could be a side hustle then.
There you go.
There you go.
Totally. OnlyFans? Why are you not on OnlyFans with that?
You guys are putting great ideas in my head.
12 toes down, baby. Let's go.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins, Mr. 12 Toes. And if Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same with you. Call heads or tails on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, call it.
Tails.
It's heads. Kenzie, you're up.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Sure.
Okay, Kenzie. What is the capital of the state of Washington?
Olympia.
Olympia's right.
Right? Because they have the mountain.
They have the mountain.
Yes.
They have a great beer. It's one of the cheapest beers made in
Finish the sentence.
It's called Olympia, and it's made with genuine tum water. They must have tum water out there in that mountain. Also, Rancid has a great song called Olympia, Washington. You might want to check it out.
Any other fun facts about Olympia, Washington,
my
Brian?
God.
Just had a few there for
That
you.
was a journey I hope I never have to take again.
Remember Rancid opening for Green Day and the Pumpkins at Wrigley Field next year. Okay, to Sean.
Yep.
Sean, what is the nickname of the University of Georgia?
The Bulldogs.
Bulldogs is right. Let's see here. Back to Kenzie. What is James P. Sullivan's nickname in the movie Monsters, Inc.?
Sully.
Sully's right. Good job. Sean, which town do Fred, Wilma, Barney, and Betty live in?
Bedrock.
Bedrock is right. We got 2-2. Kenzie, what does the abbreviation NA mean?
Not applicable.
Not applicable is right.
I write that on a lot of stuff.
You can't get what
When
you
they
want.
have to do paperwork, I'm like, NA. I don't want to do this.
Is it back to Sean?
It is 3-2. Kenzie's ahead, but it's back to Sean.
Game's moving. Sean, what did Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox drink after their engagement?
Blood?
Blood? Well, can I give it on that one?
I was going to.
He was. Case was quick on the buzzer.
Well, it's too late now because that would be a bigger hint to me.
Well, I was looking for each other's blood.
Yeah, they each drank each
Yeah,
other's.
easy
It's
on that
fine.
bell there.
All right. I felt like he covered that, but I apologize.
Well, this game, listen, anything is ethical, and we have to get the specifics done just right here. All right, we'll give you the point. 3-3 then?
Yes, and back to Kenzie.
Oh, God.
Kenzie, what fast food restaurant slogan is "Have it your way"?
BK.
Burger King. They're in trouble. By the way, Case, talked about the Burger King near Wrigley Field that closed like a month ago, I think.
On Irving Park, yeah.
And in one day, Case talked about they put a fence up around it and it was covered in graffiti in like one day.
Yeah.
And I saw this. I went by it yesterday. It looks like it's been there for 1,000 years.
It sucks.
I can't believe how fast it got condemned.
Like,
I want someone to explain their slogan to me, though. Like, that would have been a good slogan for Subway because you build your sandwich.
Yeah.
You're just ordering off their menu.
Well, I think...
Like Chipotle, have it your way, would have been good because you build it when you go in.
Yeah. I think they
Burger
were...
King is, no, that's not the case.
I think when they were competing against McDonald's way back in the day, McDonald's didn't say that. They just said it because you can say no pickles, no onions or whatever if you want to on the Whopper. So have it your way. I think that was a big deal back in the day, but you're right. I don't think it makes sense today.
Yeah, they're like, which number do you want? Like, you
Yeah.
can have it your way. You get to pick. Thanks a lot.
If you go by that Burger King in Wrigley Field, I mean, it's terrifying.
I'm not a big property values guy. Like, I sort of just live in my home and I keep to myself. That makes the neighborhood look like an eyesore. I'm not thrilled about the abandoned Burger King.
I'm just astounded at the graffiti artists
Overnight.
and how fast they attacked it.
But it was a crazy thing where, and I guess this is how all restaurant closings happen, but the Burger King was there on a Wednesday. It was gone on a Thursday. It just vanished.
And there was
Is the fence really keeping anyone out?
clearly not.
No.
It's
Like, why'd they spend money on the fence for the abandoned building?
Kenzie, it's like a 9-foot chain link fence, too. I mean, it's not a crappy one. And I don't know how these guys, are they...
Well, ladder.
Maybe our boy with 12 toes, like, jumped over. They have that kind of access to just get over.
Sean, can you climb easier because of your 12 toes?
No, they don't really move or do anything. They're just kind of there. Yeah, exactly.
Can you move? I feel like I have really good toe mobility. Like, I can pick things up with my toes. I don't know. Can you? Like, does anybody else do that?
Well, yeah.
I feel like I'm good. Like, I can tap each one individually.
I can't do that.
I can tap all my toes.
Husband's a lucky man.
Oh, my man.
And so, you know how some people, like, roll their fingers on a desk? I'll, like, roll my toes when I'm, like, waiting.
Kenzie's going like,
Yeah, with my little feet.
damn. Gifted. This is a toe gifted segment here.
Yeah, a lot of toe action.
Quentin Tarantino's going to love it. It is 4-3, and it is back to Sean.
Kenzie has 4?
Yes.
Okay, Kenzie has 4, Sean has 3.
And it's back to Sean.
Sean, what band released The Black Parade in 2006?
My Chemical Romance.
All right, 4-4. Look at that. Here we go.
Look at it.
And the next question wins. Look at that. Is it back to Kenzie?
Yes.
Kenzie, what is a funnabalist walk on? A funnabalist.
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 Is that of Latin origin?
Funnabalist.
I don't know. Do they walk on a tightrope?
They do walk on a tightrope. I can't believe you got that.
I mean, what else? I'm assuming it's not a hard surface like
I don't
everybody
know.
else.
Like there's people that walk on coals, like fire, walk on water maybe.
But this doesn't sound fun.
Jesus was a funnabalist.
No. He's a savior.
Sure he was.
All right,
You
Sean.
said, what does the savior walk on?
Sean, I'm sorry.
I'll give him a prize back. Who cares?
Sean, you still there?
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
sweet.
still there.
What if we had Crocs in the prize pack and they won't fit him because of his 12 toes?
We don't, Sean, don't get excited. We don't have Crocs, but we'll send you a T-shirt and whatever else we got, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay. Let's get that OnlyFans going. Let us know how it works out.
The Q101 Morning Crew's Clash with Kenzie.
On Q101.
Hey, if you like free stuff, stay here. 8 o'clock, Limp Bizkit tickets. 8:20, we launch Ticket Blitz Thursday. Riot Fest tickets for 2024. You will be absolutely the first person in from Brian and Kenzie.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Again, those Limp Bizkit tickets at 8. I mean, these are the party shows. Limp Bizkit at 8. That's next year. And also, well, all these shows are next year because nothing's happening before Christmas at this point. But Riot Fest 2024, we have the first tickets. Ticket Blitz Thursday at 8:20. The first person in will be a Brian and Kenzie crew member. And we'll do it at 9. Of course, Lauren goes through her show, goes through Brian Phillips every hour. The pre-sale, well, today at noon is the kind of Christmas pre-sale. Riot Fest always does things unconventionally, and that's what's going on. So we're a part of it. We love those guys. They're so good. Best lineup in the country of any festival. Everybody else just kind of plugs in the regular bands. They do incredible things. So that's coming up. In fact, Corey Feldman, who was at Riot Fest last year, will be on that Limp Bizkit show. Which is
Really?
Yeah, he's
That's
opening
awesome.
up that Limp Bizkit show.
Hello.
Yeah.
Crossover.
So yesterday, and I can't even remember if we talked about this on the air or off the air. That's how the show blends together with you guys. But we talked about when people say really dumb motivational things to you, and they kind of make it sound like it's important, and you should listen to it. And they
Just
create
the worst piece of breath that's ever.
Oh, that they created this great thing to say.
Ugh.
And I remember, I think we were talking a little bit about basketball and practice in high school. And me and Case found out a shocking fact that we were both told the same motivational phrase.
What?
And when the guy's like, your coach is ranting and you're on the bench and you're sitting there and you're sweaty after it makes you run like for 30 minutes and like, listen, guys, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect.
Oh, gag.
And that's what I wanted to do when I was 16 years old there in the gym. And I can't believe Kay said to me had the same experience of a coach saying that.
Yeah. This was something we were talking about, I think, during a commercial break yesterday. And I have a distinct memory of somebody that I had as a coach growing up that would always say this. And I thought it was just meaningless. Like Kenzie said, it's wasted breath. And I said that to Brian, and I was stunned to find out that he also had somebody explain this. And now I'm wondering if there's just a vicious cycle of cheesy, meaningless, motivational quotes going around sports and life in general.
Perfect practice. What does that even mean?
Exactly.
It means you got to practice perfect if you want to be perfect. Not just practicing doesn't make perfect.
Well, what's the point of practicing? What do you do before the perfect practice? To learn how to do it.
Sucky practice gets you medium, and then eventually perfect practice makes...
Yeah.
Another thing our coach told me, and this was the one that made me just like want to choke him.
Oh, my God.
You know how people say, like, when I say jump, jump. And he'd say this, when I say jump, I want you to ask how high on the way up. Meaning you're already jumping, and that's how much command he wanted over. It's like I could be like the Matrix and like go higher. You know what I mean?
That's just stupid.
This guy saw Hoosiers too many times.
I know
Yeah.
prior to know how low to squat.
Yeah. By the way,
Can you physically do that, Brian? Like, if you took that literally, could you jump and on the way up yell, how high?
How high you want me, sir? Yes, sir.
Try that. Try to jump
I
and
have
yell.
no vertical, by the way, guys. You don't understand.
Even pre-pregnancy, you don't?
Oh my God, I cannot jump. And like basketball didn't work for me when I got in trouble because I kept tying my jersey up because I'm like, I'm not gonna wear this all the way down.
Oh, it's cute. It's very cute.
I'm like, this is ugly. It's so boxy. And then when I would the concept is to like dribble fast
Yes,
and
it
run.
is. Dribbling's part of the game.
And then shoot and jump, like to use that the velocity.
Yeah.
I must stop before jumping. I cannot run into a jump.
You can't run up like a...
No, I cannot run
You
and
have to
then
stop.
jump. I must stop, stabilize myself. I look like a bushy-tailed squirrel. You ever seen like a cat getting ready to jump on a counter? I gotta wiggle a little. I gotta look at it. And then
Stare at it for 20 minutes.
And then go nowhere.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I cannot. I have to plant myself, figure it out.
Well, that's a
assess the
shame.
I cannot jump high.
It's okay. You can't be good at everything.
Well, it would be nice to be good at something. I would like that.
Oh, God.
You know, the thing that makes me mad when it comes to, motivation or whatever, the things you say that are supposed to be pushing you, Yeah. I hate when anyone says something over 100%. It's not physically possible. I want to see 110. Why? Well, then 150, 200. What is good? If your scale is 0 to 1,000, I'm only going to give 110.
Oh, God.
It can't happen. 150. Well, 200 for me. It pisses me off. Well, I said 250, so you're going to work harder. It's annoying. The most you can do is 100%. That is it. That means all of it. That's what that means.
Yeah, you're ruining the scale if you go off the scale.
110.
Yeah.
You're not going to go 10% more? Now the scale's all messed up.
Right.
What does that mean? You're going to go more than physically possible? That's what it means?
I got to think, honestly, my whole life, I probably did about a good 82% at any time. So I would give 100%. 82 is really good. It's a B.
Minus.
Is it a B minus?
Yeah, because I think a solid B would be an 85-ish zone.
Isn't that AP classes or something? Isn't that AP
what
or regular?
What does AP class have to do with it?
Well, you're an idiot.
I didn't say.
What do you mean?
Because AP, wasn't it 84 was a B? But when I was in school, 80 was a B.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. 80 to 90 was a B, and 90 to 100 was an A. And now it's 85 to 95 is a B.
It's B minus. Everything's minus, solid, or plus. So if you go above 85, if you're above the middle, now you're in B plus territory.
Yeah.
A minus, A plus.
That's those AP classes that ruined all this
It's
crap.
nothing to do with AP
It has
classes.
everything to do with it.
You don't even know what an AP class is.
I don't know what it stands for.
You don't know what AP stands for? What do you think it stands for?
AP. Associated Press? I know that.
Yeah, not that.
Access.
Think it's a
Penis.
harder class. Yeah, it means you suck off the teacher, Brian.
All right.
Jesus.
Same thing happened yesterday. All right, so if you ever heard a motivational phrase that annoys you, what one? I want to know, like, what it is, and then also who said it and why, because that really leans into it.
You know, like, and I'm not, if you're going through a hard situation, I'm not, but you know how people become quote heavy when they're going through something?
Sure.
You can always tell. And I had this friend who, like, had to change jobs. And I love him, but he started pissing me off because, like, he changed his Instagram bio to nothing changes if nothing changes. And I'm like, oh, stop, Jeff. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have showed up late 85 times in a row.
Yeah, maybe it would have worked out better. All right, 312-591-8300. Call in and give us that motivational quote that annoys you, and then who gave it to you and why.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Those Limp Bizkit tickets coming up here in about 6 minutes, 8 o'clock with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Then, 8:20, the first pair of Riot Fest tickets given away for next year. Ticket Blitz Thursday. They go on sale today at noon, a pre-sale, a pre-Christmas sale that Riot Fest does. But we have the first pair of tickets, 8:20. Brian and Kenzie, Q101. Don't go nowhere.
Woo.
We're talking about motivational quotes that were always annoying. You hear them all the time. A lot of times from coaches, but just from people, too. I love Alyssa checking in from St. Charles. She goes, pain is weakness, leaving the body.
Oh, shut up.
She says, 15 years later, I have no idea what my high school gym teacher meant by that.
Or this, I liked this text from 847. They said, and I just lost it. That's but that's a bummer.
Is it?
That's a motivation. Oh, no.
Oh, boy. I'm trying to find it for you. Listen, we appreciate you guys texting in at 312-591-8300. Sometimes it comes in so fast, we lose them. So we have people on the phone checking in. Rebecca in Chicago. Rebecca, ahoy.
Good morning.
Yes.
So I'm actually the annoying one, apparently, because since my kids were little, I've told them to treat themselves like they're puppies. Forgive themselves, be excited to do things, and my son, who is now 19, I've said this since they were little, he was on his way to college, and I told him treat himself like a puppy, and he goes, I hate puppies.
Jesus.
Who hates puppies?
I know, right? Yeah.
Did they also urinate on the floor due to this advice?
No, but it is good advice to be nice to yourself and to forgive yourself and to be easy with yourself.
This is like, you're like the OG Ted Lasso, because Ted Lasso went famous because which ended up not being true, but he told, like, be like a goldfish, shortest memory in the world, like, forget about your mistakes and move on.
Yeah.
And people have shirts that say be a goldfish. We actually found out the goldfish's memory is not as bad as we thought based on the quote from Ted Lasso, but same concept, you're a trailblazer.
Yes, thank you, Rebecca, for checking in. Carol in Romeoville, ahoy.
Brian, first of all, go blue.
Go blue, baby.
Second of all, I haven't been able to do this in months, but hold your ears. Ahoy!
We love you, Carol. Thank you so much.
Miss Kenzie, I'm the vertically challenged one that just texted you, so I love you for that.
I feel your girlfriend.
Basically, if you just joined us, Kenzie said she can't jump.
I can't jump.
While running. She has to stop, set up for a while, and then eventually jump.
Yeah, wiggle a little. Get it
going. Like, I can't even remember. I didn't play sports in high school, but I was very involved in everything. And I can't remember which coach told me, but they said progress forward is not progress backwards, but is still progress. And I instantly made the who farted dog face. Like, what? And it's been years, and I still make the who farted dog face. Like, okay, let me try to dissect this terrible quote you gave me.
Progress is still progress if it's spelled backwards. Is that what he said?
No, you're
No. Progress forward.
I didn't get an AP class. What do you want from me?
They're saying it's still a form of progress, whether you're going forward or backwards. So if you're progressing backwards or forwards, it's still progress.
God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's what I said. The who farted dog face.
Yeah. That's what I just did.
Oh, I found, okay, the text is, there's no bad days, just bad attitudes. And that's annoying.
Oh, God.
My days sucked. Shut up. Not cool. Oh, God.
All right, Carol. Well, thank you for checking in. Good to
Merry
hear from
Christmas, you guys.
Yes, to you too.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101. Q101.
Well, before we get to these Limp Bizkit tickets, there's still tons of quotes coming in. These motivational phrases that people say to you for whatever reason, and they annoy the hell out of you. Maybe you just see them somewhere. Kevin checked in, 847, said, I had a teacher in high school that told me, well, you learned you can't roller skate through a buffalo patch after a project went wrong.
I don't know what that means. What's a buffalo patch? Let me look it up. And why are you roller skating through it?
Is that what he's trying to say, that you can't roller skate on grass or with buffalo dung
patch.
everywhere? I've never heard that one, Kevin.
Okay, all I'm getting is patches I can put on like a jean jacket of a buffalo.
Hey, I need one for my jean jacket.
Oh, you want a buffalo patch?
Yeah, why not?
We can't roller skate with that. I don't know what that means. What is a buffalo patch?
I don't know. I was up in Schaumburg there, so one of those Schaumburg teachers that's a phrase they pass along. Oh, whatever.
Maybe if I type in the whole say, you can't.
Yeah, type in the say.
roller skate.
Before we get these biscuit tickets, got to figure out if he's the only guy that ever said that, or if it was like a long-standing traditional motivational phrase.
Oh, it looks like Roger Miller said it.
Isn't he a playwright or something? A guy who wrote plays?
Well, what? When did you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd? Well, that's slightly. I don't know, but
The teacher got it wrong.
I don't know. Apparently the normal quote is you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd.
Oh, because they'll knock you over?
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can't keep up.
A
Maybe
buffalo-
because you can't keep up.
Yeah.
Like you suck. Like you're not keeping up.
You know, I get it now. I kind of think that guy's on
The teacher got it wrong.
He's on to something.
It would have been amazing if the students do you mean the quote from Roger Miller and corrected the teacher?
Another same guy texted. He also told me you can't nail jelly to a tree.
Well, that's just facts.
I mean, this guy sounds awesome. What high school was that?
In what way is that motivational?
Yeah, I want to know.
What was the jelly?
I want to know this guy's class where he teaches an 847.
Sounds like just science.
Yeah. In the meantime, call 312-591-8300. Limp Bizkit tickets at the Credit Union 1 Amphitheater. That's what they call it down there in Tinley Park now. Tickets are on sale now. It will be from Live Nation and Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So call now, 312-591-8300 for Limp Bizkit tickets.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.